Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Tanner here, and welcome back to a new Ninjago Prime Empire episode review here on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about episode 7 of Prime Empire, entitled The Cliffs of Hysteria. Now, as we always do with these episode reviews, we will start off the video by talking about some of the positive aspects of the episode, then we'll jump into some of the negative things, and then at the end of the video, I will be giving the episode a final score out of 10. So let's go ahead and talk about this episode. How does it hold up, and is it just as good as some of the other Prime Empire episodes that we've seen so far? Well, for starters, I do have to say this episode is, again, a very solid Prime Empire episode. The series has been absolutely nailing it this season. It's been amazing to go ahead and see several episodes in a Ninjago season be as good, especially after Season 11's episodes kind of fell flat for some parts. The Season 12 episodes have been carrying strong, and this episode is no exception. So basically what happens in this episode, Aquino is basically depressed after learning that his world is not in fact real, and it basically continues the story from the next episode. We see the ninja go ahead and find a weapons shop, which is actually a great integration of the actual sets into the show itself. It's not the exact same one as the Gamers Market set, but it is basically the exact same way, and we get several nods and several winks towards various video game tropes, such as spending your credits and updating your characters and making them stronger, which is pretty cool, all things considered. I'm not much of a video game player myself. I only play a handful of games, but I still thought it was cool to see Ninjago kind of reference this, because I feel like a lot of people in the audience will, of course, recognize this and think, oh, that's awesome. I love how they're doing that. I myself got that feeling, and again, I'm not that much of a video game player, but it's still really cool to actually see that happening. And overall, we got some really solid fights going on in this episode. For one, the ninja face off against the red visors, and it's insane to watch. It's probably one of the better fights that we've seen this season. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite fights that we've seen so far. And all the ninja have some pretty good attacks, especially Kai. There's not really a whole lot of Ninjago episodes that actually surprised me with some of the moves that the ninja pull off, but Kai in this episode actually did surprise me. He had one particular move that was really, really cool, and it was nice to see him actually execute that, and it's cool to see Kai get something good for once. As mentioned earlier, Aquino faces a lot of, depression issues in this episode, and the episode handles it really well, and they go ahead and round out his character even more, and I hope we actually see more of his character later on, and I hope he just doesn't go away super quick, because I'd like to have him be a main character, and maybe have him be in the real world with the ninja, because he'd be an awesome sidekick. And overall, again, the fight scenes are really, really cool. They're some of the best cases of featuring the digi-suits for these Prime Empire episodes. This episode featured them in a very dramatic way, and I thought it was very well done the way that they were handled and the way that they were presented. All the ninjas' new weapons look really cool, and just overall, this episode was really, really good. Again, Prime Empire absolutely nails it with these episodes. They are very, very good, all things considered, and this episode, like several other episodes in this season, I will be giving a 10 out of 10 for everything I just listed in this review. I cannot name any negatives that I could find from this episode. However, the next episode does have a few things that I would like to discuss. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for that review, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one here. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the links down below in the description for my other forms of social media. As always, big shout out goes out to my Patreon supporters, including, once again, the marvelous Jan. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, my name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.